According to the clock, we are on the hour.
Merry Christmas! This is Shawnn Morris Slaughter with a special Christmas edition of the SlaughterHour. This hour, I present a broadcast of a rare cassette copy of the audiobook, Knowby, The Lost Tapes. In an excerpt from his Christmas holiday rituals, Professor Raymond Knowby reads the stories Evil Dead, A Christmas Corpse, and a synopsis of Ash's Christmas Horror. This will be followed by a serenade of uninterrupted, crazy Christmas carols. And now, Professor Raymond Knowby and Knowby, The Lost Tapes, Christmas Holiday Rituals. Enjoy. This is Professor Raymond Knowby. I have come to this cabin as part of a Christmas holiday ritual to read aloud the passages from the Navanomicon ex Christi, roughly translated, the Book of Christmas Stories. In our first story, Evil Dead, A Christmas Corpse, Ash and Sheila are finally married and about to settle down. But before their honeymoon, Ash must hold up his end of the bargain and take Sheila to meet his fabled parents. But Angus has other plans, including a roll of duct tape and Ash's parents shoved. Evil Dead, A Christmas Corpse, by Dude Almighty 15 and My Life is Movies 15. Chapter 1, Unholy Matrimony. I now pronounce you man and wife, pronounced the preacher. You may now kiss the bride, he said to Ash. Now you're getting it, Ash mumbled as he leaned in to kiss Sheila. Finally, they were married. After 2 months of being bombarded with questions about the now fixed town of Dearborn, Ash and Sheila set a date, December. It had finally happened. They ran out the doors of the church, holding hands, and they climbed into their newer car. It was a wedding gift from Arthur and the men. They had given Ash and Sheila a piece of gold, and as it turns out, the gold was worth quite a bit more than they had expected. So what happens next? What do we do now in the 20th century? Sheila asked Ash excitedly. Well, we go to my parents for Christmas. I'll explain later. And then we will go on our honeymoon, Ash explained, undoing his very tight tie. What do we do on this honeymoon? Sheila asked, confused. Travel, amongst other things, Ash said. Okay, first I will hold you to your bargain. We must go to Christmas with your parents, Sheila said. No. Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ. There's presents and mistletoe, and I'll explain later. Let's go home and pack, Mrs. Williams. I am still called by my birth name, Sheila, correct? Yep, that part you keep. The second name is Williams now because we're married, Ash tried to explain. Ash turned on the car and slammed on the gas. He was ready to get home for the nice winter break in Hawaii, or somewhere else tropical, somewhere other than Dearborn, Michigan in December. I wish my brother could have been here for this, Sheila sighed, staring out the window. I don't, Ash thought. The last time he and Angus had met, Angus was a rotting deadite that tried to enslave humanity. He had been killed. Again, in the battle against the Necronomicon that had been thrown into another dimension by Ash. Ash could still feel the large scar on his cheek and lip where he had fought many deadites and demons, and finally met his bride in the 1300s. He was done with that life, forever. Now he was going on to settle down. Chapter 2, Home Again. Okay, Ash, stay calm, Ash muttered to himself. You've done this before, just not like this. His parents had never liked any of his girlfriends in high school, but now he was married, and he didn't have to invite them to the wedding. Sheila smiled at him and held his hand as he steered with the metal one. He smiled back, but deep down inside, Ash was being eaten up. "Don't worry, it's just your parents," Sheila said to him. "That's what I'm worried about." "Why couldn't we go to meet your parents, Sheila?" "My parents are dead by now, Ash." "Damn it! Why so young?" he cried, throwing his non-driving hand into the air and trying his hardest not to laugh at the dirty look on Sheila's face. He turned on the radio to his favorite station, which was currently playing Christmas tunes. He started to sing along, but Sheila looked puzzled at the unfamiliar items. "Christmas again. Oh yeah," he muttered. Why didn't I ever hear of this machine in my time?" Sheila asked. "It's a radio. It's pretty new. All the songs are Christmassy," he said, smiling and humming a few verses of Run, Run, Rudolph. Ash pulled up in the driveway of his parents' wooded cottage. It couldn't be called a cottage because it was 2 stories and filled with electricity, but they considered it a cozy place. They got out of the car, and it struck Ash that it was really quiet. No birds, which wasn't uncommon for the winter, but usually he heard a straggler. "Mom? Dad? Hello?" Ash yelled out of the car window. He noticed a broken window. "Time to break out the ammo." He raced back to the car and lifted the trunk. He pulled out his shotgun and chainsaw. Loading the gun, Ash muttered something Sheila couldn't understand. "Sheila, take this. If I come out bloody or don't come back at all, drive away. Remember the way I taught you. Don't come back." He shoved the shotgun into her arms. He slid off the iron clamp attached to his hand and put the chainsaw into its place. "Hello?" he asked as he entered the darkened house. He noticed there were no lights on at all. "Guys?" He stared back at Sheila and slowly put 1 foot into the darkness, then 2. Then he was gone. He bumped into something very large, and he let his chainsaw slice into it. Just the couch. Boy, he was in trouble now. His father loved that couch. He noticed out of the corner of his eye a human-like shape glide past his back into another shadow. He revved the saw and slammed it into the wall next to the figure. "Damn boy!" the figure yelled. "Watch it with that thing!" "Dad?" Ash asked. He saw the look on his father's face as he took the chainsaw out of the wall. "What is going on here?" "Baby!" a less deep voice yelled. "Oh no," Ash muttered as he was covered in hugs and kisses by his dark-haired mother. "Why didn't you call? What the hell is going on here?" Ash yelled, brushing the both people from his sides. We were attacked last night by something." "What is this?" Ash's dad asked. "Chainsaw?" he asked, stroking the mechanical limb. "Yeah, about that. I'll tell you all about that later. But I need you to meet Sheila." He cringed. "My wife!" Chapter 3. Explanations. "Yeah, about all this I am about to tell you. It's not pretty," Ash said. "We know, son, but neither are some of the other things you have done," Ash's dad said back to him. Ash's mom and Sheila both gave him and Ash a questioning look. "Okay, we're done with that. Look, over the past few years I've been hunted down by things. You've probably met them last night. It all started when Scott, Linda, Shelley, and Cheryl went up to the woods back in '83. The Tennessee trip? We accidentally woke up these spirits that possessed them all and killed them. I was the only one that survived. Something just like it happened when I was up in the cabin about 70 miles from here. The electrical storm 3 years ago wouldn't have had anything to do with it." "Yeah, that was it," Ash said. "Anyways, I was thrust into the 1300s where I met Sheila here. There I defeated an army of the dead and returned home. Then everything was peaceful for about 3 years until I started having these blackouts. I want to destroy the source of my problems, and the army showed up again with Sheila as a hostage. I managed to save her and the rest of the knights that were transported here. But honey, that doesn't explain your hand, Ash's mom asked. Yeah, that's funny story. To sum it up, I was infected with something and it turned my hand against me, so I sawed it off with this chainsaw, Ash said. His parents sat there and stared at him for a long time. Okay then, well, it doesn't top your senior prom, but I believe it, Ash's dad said. Sheila, I'm Ash's father, Brian, he said, extending his hand to shake. 1300s, Dad, Ash said. Oh, yeah, sorry. Ash, I'm his mother, Joan. It's lovely to meet you, Mrs. Williams said. It's wonderful meeting you too, Sheila said, smiling. You guys seem to be taking this better than I expected. Are you okay, Ash asked, taking his parents' reactions as a sign of something. Never better, son. After last night, I'm surprised I don't come to join you the next time these things come around. I just call them deadites, Dad. It's a hell of a lot easier. You have been listening to Evil Dead, A Christmas Corpse by Dude Almighty 15 and My Life is Movies 15, with special thanks to fanfiction.net. And now our second and final Christmas story. A synopsis of Ash's Christmas Horror, a holiday special comic from Dynamite Entertainment's Army of Darkness series. The story begins on the previous Christmas Eve at S-Mart. People are rushing to finish their Christmas shopping, making Ash and the other S-Mart employees suffer through the holiday madness. The scene shifts to a Santa Claus photo op area they've set up. The store manager announces the event and mentions that if shoppers spend $100 or more, they'll receive a special gift, which is just a cheesy bobblehead doll. A woman dressed in a scantily clad elf known as Merry Christmas stands by to introduce the store's Santa Claus. Elsewhere, the evil watcher, mistaken for a Halloween decoration and placed in the discount aisle, decides to wreak havoc on the store's occupants. All of a sudden, there is a large gust of wind, followed by a holiday decoration being brought to life. Santa, whose real name is revealed to be Earl, and a few elves in the background are turned into deadites. The scary Santa sneaks up behind Mary and grabs her by her hair. After Ash arms himself with a handgun and pistol and grabs a pair of Elvis Presley-styled sunglasses, he rescues Mary from being fed to Santa's possessed chair with razor-sharp teeth. The evil Santa questions who Ash is, and the S-Mart staff member gives a brief speech explaining that the event is only for customers and employees and not deadites. Ash then opens fire on the store Santa, shooting him several times in the torso. The demonic Santa opens his coat, revealing an elf-like creature growing from his chest. It begins to strangle Ash and taunt him. Ash gains the upper hand and blows off the elf thing's head. Suddenly, a possessed plastic reindeer knocks Ash's off his feet. Ash manages to land on the top of it and charges into their store's Santa Claus, impaling him on the chair with the reindeer's antlers. A little girl tugs on Ash's shirts and asks him if he's the real Santa Claus. Ash responds by telling the kid to scram. The store's manager is upset about the deadite incident as it calls the shoppers to evacuate. Ash proceeds to cut up the defeated Santa and the reindeer with his chainsaw. While he does, he explains to the store manager that he can deadite-proof the place, but it'll require some adjustments. 1 day short of a year has passed. There is a sign posted next to Mr. Williams, who is now the manager of the housewares department, with the new business hours. Dawn to dusk. Close Christmas Day, Halloween, June 6th at 6, and all Friday the 13th, and Valentine's Day. You have been listening to a synopsis of Ash's Christmas Horror, a holiday special comic from Dynamite Entertainment's Army of Darkness series. This completes the reading of the passages from the Navatomicon Ex Christi, or Book of Christmas Stories, and my Christmas holiday ritual. This is Professor Raymond Knowby. Merry Christmas, and have a deadite-free New Year. This has been a special Christmas presentation of the SlaughterHour featuring a cassette audio book of Knowby, The Lost Tapes, Evil Dead, A Christmas Corpse by Dude Almighty 15 and My Life is Movies 15, with a special thanks to fanfiction.net, and a synopsis of Ash's Christmas Horror, a holiday special from Dynamite Entertainment's Army of Darkness series, as read by Professor Raymond Knowby. Now, please enjoy the following serenade of uninterrupted Christmas carols from myself, Shawnn Morris Slaughter, and the SlaughterHour. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a healthy and prosperous New Year. Godspeed.
While the boys were singing, I was on my way back to the North Pole after a very busy night of delivering presents. And when I got home, I relaxed by the fire with Mrs. Claus.
The very same woman who had given me the echo harmonica.
It was a lovely Christmas, wasn't it, Santa? Alvin played so beautifully. And little Tommy.
Darling, you've made a little chipmunk very, very happy. And isn't that what the spirit of Christmas is all about?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Santa, I was wondering, is it better to send you a Christmas list early? Like, first come, first serve?
Good night, Alvin.
Or later, so that it's still fresh in your mind?
Good night, Alvin.
Is a longer list better, so I'm sure to get some of them? Or do you take a shorter list more seriously?
Good night, Alvin.
Let's say I ask for one big expensive gift.
Alvin.
What's the most expensive present you've ever given?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch, your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked jerky jockey and you drive a crooked hoss, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.
Didn't ask for her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silk pantyhose, walking round in women's underwear. In the store there's a teddy with little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight, like handcuffs at night, walking round in women's underwear.
In the office there's a guy named Melvin. He pretends that I am Murphy Brown.
He'll say, are you ready? We'll say, whoa man, let's wait until the wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna, put on some eye shade and join the parade, walking around in women's underwear. Lacy things missing, didn't ask permission. Wearing her clothes, silk pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear, walking around in women's underwear, walking around in women's underwear.
I want a hippopotamus
Dashing
for
through the
Christmas.
drive-thru,
Only a
get a big
hippopotamus.
maybe a tortilla and a
Don't
cantina
want a
burrito,
doll,
a
no
cheesy
dinky tinker
quesadilla,
toy. I
and
want a
some grande
hippopotamus
nachos,
to play
and
with
some
and enjoy.
empanadas
I
and
want a
Doritos,
hippopotamus
Locos,
for
Tacos,
Christmas.
Taco
I
Bells,
don't
crunch
think
and
Santa
bacon
Claus will mind
bits.
you.
I like to drink Baja
He
Blast
won't
and
have to
listen to
a dirty chimney
Taco
flue.
Bells, Taco
Bring him
Bells,
through the
makes
front
me
door
melt
that
so
day. vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song.
Shut the fuck up!
I broke my bat on Johnny's head. Somebody snitched on me. I hit a frog in sister's bed. Somebody snitched on me. I spilled some ink on mommy's rug. I made Tommy eat a bug. Bought some gum with a penny slug. Somebody snitched on me. So I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. I put a tack on teacher's chair. Somebody snitched on me. I tied a knot in Susie's hair. Me. I did a dance on mommy's plants. Climbed a tree and tore my pants. Filled a sugar bowl with ants. Somebody snitched on me. Hurry up! I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. I won't be seeing Santa Claus. Somebody snitched on me. He won't come visit me because somebody snitched on me. Next year I'll be going straight. Next year I'll be good. Just wait. I'd start now, but it's too late. Somebody... Who's that coming down the chimney with a bag over his shoulder? It's him! It's him! I thought he wasn't coming!
Where's the silverware, little boy?
In a dining room, like I told you!
And the jewelry?
Same place as last time. How about my cut?
The usual?
The usual. Join me on the chorus, okay?
Why not?
I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. Have a good season?
Excellent.
Well, you've all heard the story about Rudolph and his nose, but I'll tell you a Christmas tale that never has been told. Well, you may think you've heard it all, but you ain't heard nothing yet about that crazy Christmas that the North Pole can't forget. Rudolph was under the weather. He had to call in sick, so he got on the horn to his cousin Leroy, who lived out in the sticks. He said, Santa's really counting on me, and I hate to pass the buck. Leroy said, hey, I'm on my way, and he jumped in his pickup truck. When Leroy got to the North Pole, all the reindeer snickered and laughed. They'd never seen a deer in overalls and a John Deere tractor hat. But Santa stepped in and said, just calm down, 'cause we've all got a job to do. And like it or not, Leroy's in charge, and he's gonna be leading you. And it was Leroy Leroy, the redneck reindeer, hooked to the front of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. We're just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night. Before that night was over, Leroy had changed their tune. He had them scooting a hoof on every single roof by the light of a neon moon. Santa wrapped his bag with a Dixie flag. He was having the time of his life, and you could hear him call, "Merry Christmas, y'all, and all of y'all a good night." And it was Leroy, the redneck reindeer, hooked to the front of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. He's just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night.
Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Flying through the snow, can you hear him? Ho, ho, ho. He's so full of cheer, only has to work one day a year. Children in their beds, visions of sugar plums fill their heads. So many kids out there, Santa must be a billionaire. Red suit, boots are black, big sack of toys hanging off his back. How much does he weigh? How do the reindeer pull his sleigh? Nobody sees him as he travels the world. Leaving his presents for the good boys and girls. Ho, 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 ho. Sees every move you make, better be good for goodness sake. Leave him cookies and beer, he'll be back to your house first next year. Santa Claus. What a catchy tune.
Yeah, you're gonna like this one, Doc.
Zombie, 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 with rotten hanging skin. Our game is short and simple. I shoot you and I win.
I shot a little zombie. I blew its head away. And so it couldn't see me. It still wanted to play.
You've lost a couple fingers, your eye pulled out by crows. The maggots really love you, they're coming out your nose hole.
Zombie, 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 with rotten hanging skin. Our game is short and simple. I shoot you and I win.
I'm liking to shoot zombie, I'm liking to have drink. Zombie killing fun, but vodka better, eh?
My zombie is so playful, it follow me around. I give him drink of gasoline, then burn him to the ground.
Zombie, 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 with rotten hanging skin. Our game is short and simple. I shoot you and I win.
I love the smell of zombies. Decaying flesh is hot. They are so wet and sticky. I savor every clot.
Ew.
Too far?
Yeah, I told you. You're all decayed and pussy and missing a few parts, but with a well-placed headshot, you'll look like modern art.
You try to eat my ankles, you try to eat my brains. My semi-automatic will scatter your remains. Hey!
Zombie is persistent. It's hard for them to die. I cut them into pieces, but hand crop my thigh.
You moan and scream and claw me, and try to ease my head. I can't hold that against you. You're stupid, and you're dead.
I'd like to cut down zombies with my M16. I shoot these in gut bags because they are unclean.
Oh, zombie, 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 with rotten hanging skin. Our game is short and simple. I shoot you and I win.
Banzai!
Vodka for everyone, especially me.
What a peculiar Christmas song.
It's Hanukkah, dumbass.
What?
Can't rap this. You can't rap this. You can't rap this. You can't rap this. I am trying so hard, wasting paper by the yard. Got this weird shit gear. What the heck am I gonna do with this? Now I should have this whole thing down. A super dope rapper from the pole town, but these look like crap, cause this is a gift. You can't rap. That's no good, elf boy. You can't rap this. Yeah, that's how we rapping it, you know. You can't rap this. A hula hoop, man. You can't rap this. Oh, this is one funky package. You can't rap this. Kids want stuff from me. Give me this and that, and y'all begging on my knees. Oh, come on. What's the deal? I'm gonna rap this stuff with wheels. So I'm taping this up. Ow, that hurt. I got a paper cut. This is too hard. Next year I'm just giving out gift cards. So you know where my scissors at? Cause I got more stuff that you can't rap. Stop! Cookie time. It's getting full in my pants. All these presents make it tough to dance. A chainsaw, you kidding me? No one's getting this under their tree. What else is it left to do? Oh no, you can't rap this.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire, hot sauce dripping from their toes. Yuletide squirrels fresh filleted by the choir. They poked hot skewers through their nose. Everybody knows some pepper and a garlic clove help to make them seasoned right. Tiny rats with a crisp golden coat will really hit the spot tonight. And now when Santa sees his train, there'll be some homemade chipmunk jerky for his sleigh. And every hungry child is gonna spy.
Chipmunks really sing when they cry.
And so I'm brushing on some honey glaze to keep them crisp and juicy too. Let's hope they get served many times, many ways. Tasty chipmunks, good food.
On that, Mr. Cole.
Yes, sir, Mr. Seville.
Would you mind handing me the barbecue sauce? I am starved.
Oh, no problem, Dave. Listen, you better be having two of them drumsticks because they're all so tiny and there ain't much meat upon them.
Put a sock in it, Melvin. You know, for years people said you overrated hamsters were my meal ticket. Now I guess you could just say, you're my meal.
That's a good one, Dave. I always knew you was the funny one in the group.
Damn straight.
And so I'm offering some recipes, from chipmunk pie to chipmunk stew. I'm not really sad that it ended this way. Furry chipmunks, screw you.
Did you hear that, Melvin? Melvin? Melvin!
Well, I'm sorry, Dave. Did you want Melvin? There's plenty of Sagador left, though.
Well, they're out someplace between dead and alive, and they know how to shop and they know how to drive, but they don't do anything very well, and they're stuck somewhere between heaven and it's Christmas on Zombie Island, and it's Christmas on Zombie Island. There's no real meaning to anything, and there's no real carols, just some gurgling, pruny soda and deathly ale. There's no joy to the world and there's no Noel, and it's Christmas on Zombie Island, and it's Christmas on Zombie Island. So be careful how you spend your holidays. Are you walking around in a zombie haze? And be careful of the way that you go around. Don't let yourself end up in a zombie town. And it's Christmas on Zombie Island.
Working at Walmart, I feel like a high school kid working at McDonald's after they take my benefits out and insurance.
The associates are afraid. They're intimidated and they're afraid.
Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I work at Walmart too, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I got to work Christmas Eve, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I may call in sick, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. So, to heck with them, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. If I come, little Billy, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. He's a poor boy too, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I got to buy him a gift, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, so he won't throw a fit, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Sure, I call in sick, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I won't come.
Walmart's saving money and living better at the associates' expense. Half of the associates can't even afford the health care that's offered to them.
Very naughty, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. He said I better be on time, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I came and worked for him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I worked my best for him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Then he sucked my face, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. What a scum.
Police stop my car. Police stop my car. The police made me stop. Walk a straight line and blow a balloon up. Police stop my car. Police stop my car. The police made me stop. Walk a straight line and blow a balloon up. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas. That's why they always put me over Christmas. They say they're just making sure that there's no open bottles in my car. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas. That's why they always put me over Christmas. They say they're just making sure that there's no open bottles in my car. Police road the block. Police road the block. Police roadie block, I can smell their donuts as they smell my breath. Police roadie block, police roadie block, police roadie block, I can smell their donuts as they smell my breath. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas, that's why they always pull me over Christmas. They're gonna let me out on bail this Christmas from the bottom of their hearts. Police lock me up, police lock me up. The police lock me up, 'cause when I do a 2.1.
On the throne again, here I am on this commode again. Those sweet cookies made me sick as I ever been, so I'm stuck here back on the throne again. On the throne again. Go tell Rudolph I'm disposed again. I'm running late, soon Christmas Eve is gonna end, but I can't get off this commode again. On the throne again. Never thought those chocolate chips would go right through me. It's 3 a.m. and I'm worried that they'll wake up sniffing poopy. Whiffing. Hoo-wee! On the throne again. There's no more paper on the roll again. Don't think this rumbling, grumbling feeling's gonna end, so here I am on this commode again.
Bring it on home, Santa.
On the throne again. Never thought those chocolate chips would go right through me. It's 3 a.m. and I'm worried that they'll wake up sniffing poopy. Whiffing. Hoo-wee! On the throne again. I just can't get off this commode again. Those sweet cookies made me sick as I ever been, so here I am back on the throne again. It's getting late, soon Christmas Eve will end, and I'm stuck here back on the throne again.
Our story begins in Quahog just before Christmas time. The town was blanketed with snow, the trees were being trimmed, and everyone was making up their Christmas lists.
Jessica Biel and Megan Fox wearing nothing but their socks is all I really want for Christmas this year.
Well, that's just not practical.
Spending a week in Mexico with some black eyes and some blow is all I really want for Christmas this year.
Ah, that sounds terrific. How about you, kids?
I would like a pair of skates, then I'd go out skating, but I really don't know how to skate.
I want a Lexus all in pink and a dad who doesn't drink.
Oh, and that reminds me, 12 kegs of beer.
All these happy wishes and lots of Christmas cheer is all I really want this year.
Santa's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, we ain't even gotten started yet.
I want to tour the Spanish coast.
Lunch with Michael Landon's ghost is all I really want for Christmas this year.
Wait, what?
Forget it, keep going.
Jennifer Garner in my bed.
Softer voices in my head
Is all I really want for Christmas
this year.
Yellow cake uranium, never mind the reason. Also shoots and ladders and a ball.
Doesn't this seem like too much stuff?
To warn you, it's not enough.
Buddy boy, I got your Christmas right here. All these happy wishes and lots of Christmas cheer is all I really want this year.
I'm just saying it seems a bit excessive.
Oh, get off your soapbox, Brian. It's Christmas.
And Christmas is about getting. Everyone in town knows that.
Japanese girls with no restraint, just to choke me till I faint, is all I really want for Christmas this year. Giggity.
Platinum-plated silverware.
Just one day when kids don't stare.
It's all I really want for Christmas
this year.
If you put a Christmas tree in the public airport, I will go to court and sue your ass. Happy holiday!
Wouldn't I love a tinker toy?
And a little drummer boy. He can either tap his drum or my rear.
All these happy wishes and lots of Christmas cheer is all I really want this year.
I want a golden mustache comb
and some spermicidal foam. That's all I really want for Christmas this year.
I want a brand new pitching wedge.
I would like more lemon pledge.
That's all I really want for Christmas this year.
I just want a wedding ring from someone named Jeffrey.
I just want some colored Easter eggs.
I want a Blu-ray of The Wiz. We don't know what Christmas is. We have something else called Gish Gam Floofneer.
All these happy wishes and lots of Christmas cheer is all I really want this year.
The hour has now come to its end. We hope you enjoyed the hour.